What's up, my gems, jewels, and crystals? You don't know me from anywhere, but my name is Diamond Surge, and I welcome you to Parasite In Love. Happy Valentine's Day, my lovelies. Happy Valentine's Day. I just a quick disclaimer before we even get into this game. I looked for days for a decent game that we could play that wouldn't be too cringy or too long, and I think we might have found something pretty interesting. So without further ado, let's have some fun. And remember, headphone warning. All right, we have a new infection. Let's get infected. News reporter. A rare infection from a brain-eating amoeba is being blamed for the death of a North Carolina man. He was swimming in a water park earlier this month. The amoeba is usually found in shallow freshwater. It can cause severe headaches, fever, nausea, and vomiting, which can progress into having a stiff neck, seizures, and a coma. It's only infectious when water is forced up the nose during activities such as diving and water skiing. According to the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC, the amoeba is rare but overwhelmingly deadly. In the last 75 years, there have only been 145 known infections, but of those, only 4 survived. Damn. The CDC says the illness is particularly difficult to treat because it is notoriously hard to detect and progresses so quickly. The next time you go swimming, wear a nose plug and avoid activities that involve being fully submerged in freshwater areas. This is Gabe Stewart, NBS News. Dang. Those are crazy statistics. You feel a rush of happiness as you continue your hike because you hear nothing but nature around you. The birds are chirping, the wind is rustling through the tree branches, and water is trickling nearby. It is so peaceful compared to your busy office that is currently far, far away from you. The hundreds of emails you get as a project manager can wait until you return from your vacation. Wow, beautiful. You finally arrive at the lake. The photos you looked through online couldn't convey the beauty of this place. You're so glad to stop here before entering the cabin you rented for your little vacation. Time to swim as a reward. Yay! The hours you spent hiking make your dip in the water all the more refreshing. We just here in the woods by ourselves. Waves of relief wash over you as you swim around, and after a while you let yourself float to enjoy the moment. You close your eyes and your breathing slows. The sun heats up your face while the water cools your back. You hear a scream and a wave pushes you to the side. You stabilize yourself, coughing and spluttering for air, trying to clear water from your mouth and nose. A boy laughs as he bobs up right next to you. He smiles brightly without a care in the world. Marlo. Be careful! You could have hurt us both! Oh, we're Marlo. Okay, boy. But nothing happened! His mother calls for him and he swims away. As he steps out of the water, his mother already has a towel in hand and dries his hair. You are a little envious. Clumsy with your words outside of work, you have a hard time connecting more with the people you love. Your friends and family do like to spend time with you, but you sometimes feel lacking when you try to show them the same affection. Maybe you would have an easier time if you had a family of your own. Your friend did tell you that her instincts as a new mother help immensely when taking care of her baby. You hope that in your case the instinct would take over in talking to your child. How great would it be to have such a deep connection? You sigh and rise from the lake. Okay. You arrive in the cabin you have booked for the next 2 weeks. The space is too big for just one person, but it also feels luxurious to have so much space for yourself. You're basically checking this place out as a vacation home for the future family that you always dream of. Even if you don't have a partner, the thought of taking a trip together fills you with joy. By the fireplace, you look at the couches where you could snuggle with your future family. You smile, imagining your child imitating a bear as they wear the fur that drapes over one of the cushions. You stretch out your arms as you yawn. Time to unpack and get settled. You put your hand into your bag and take out your vacuum-sealed clothes. You pack them this way to make space for other things, your wallet, smartphone, food, toiletries, and some books to pass the time. After putting all your stuff away, you go and take a shower. Half an hour later, you leave the bathroom refreshed and donning a white robe provided by the rental, walking to the couches with a grin and a glass of white wine. Now this feels like a true vacation. I know that's right. Hey, I like the art style. Look at this. This is beautiful. Spookle. You take your phone out and check it out of habit from your job. Let's check our messages. You have messages from your dad, mom, co-workers, and friends. Let's check dad. Your dad always sends short messages, like cloud, with a photo of the sky attached. You must have inherited his blunt way with words. Okay. Let's check mom's message. She likes to nag. Oh, let's read the actual message. Marlo, when are you coming home? You can't just leave for months, my dear. Oh, and dad said, enjoy your vacation. I didn't even read that. Mom said, you can't just leave for months, my dear. I bet you need some fresh vegetables from our garden, too. She likes to nag and remind you to do things, even though it's been years since you moved out. It can be annoying, but you know she's doing it with love. All right, we'll check our friend's message. So when are we going on our trip? We've been trying to organize this for years. Let's at least try to make plans by the end of the year. You sigh. It's gotten so much harder to meet up since your friend group became adults. We're not going to respond to any of these messages? Oh my God. Let's see what our co-worker says. Have you seen my last email? You immediately regret looking at this. Screw the email. Let's look at our pictures. Your mother sent you some digital copies of old family photos. When you were little, your family used to visit the big greenhouse in the city center quite often. There are also some photos of you with co-workers. When did you take these selfies with them? You must have gotten drunk at the last office party. Any milestone has to be celebrated is the motto of your boss, so parties happen pretty often. You don't know how your boss is able to make the company pay for so many, but you don't dare ask him. You scroll further back and finally find some photos with your friends. The last time you guys met was to say goodbye to a friend in the group who was leaving the country. You should call them sometime soon. All right, close the phone. You yawn and decide to go to bed. Already, you just got here. Enjoy the day. I guess we went swimming, whatever. All right, day 2. The sun warms your cheek and birds chirp as you wake up. What a peaceful morning. It's been a while since you've slept as well. You check your phone and notice that you've gotten a message from your dad. Pretty flower. That is a pretty flower. My pretty little daisy. Attached is a photo of a flower he saw on his way to work. It brightens your day whenever he does this. You want to send him a photo back, so you decide that today you will explore your surroundings, take pictures, and make some bookmarks with the flowers you find. That's cute. After a quick breakfast, shower, and change of clothes, you are ready. I wonder what she had for breakfast. I don't know why. Cereal, or hot cereal, or a hot meal. I want to know the details, man. Once you're outside, you take a deep breath. You can smell damp moss, flowers, and wet grass. It must have rained a little during the night. You take your smartphone now and start your hike. Your shoes sink in every time you take a step on the pine needle covered ground. As you look around, the wind caresses the leaves above you, making their shadows dance on the ground. Soon you spot some small purple flowers growing nestled between fallen tree trunks. You squat down and take a picture up close. You stare proudly at your photo. A dewdrop on one of the petals reflects the sunlight, making the scene feel more magical. You stand up and send it to your dad, or at least you try to. You see your bad reception and give it another attempt, but it doesn't go through. You decide to send it once you have a better connection in the cabin. Then you look at the flowers again. Upon further thought, they would be a pretty decoration for a bookmark when dried. You carefully pick one and make your way back. After you put your bag away, you fold a sheet of paper around the flower and tuck it inside a book. You press the book shut and then stack several more books on top of it. That should make it flat and dried after a while. Then you remember to send the photo. Pretty. Nice. Your dad just answers with nice, then seconds later he sends a photo back. New wooden toy. You chuckle. You used to make them together when you were young. That's cute. I miss you, Dad. You shake your head, a little embarrassed after those words escape your mouth. Why? Somehow you can't bring yourself to send those words. Why? Nice. You just write nice back. This is how they show their affection. After a long bubble bath, you are ready to prepare your dinner. You cut the meat on a chopping board almost in a rhythmic fashion. After a while of only eating takeout, it feels good to cook for yourself again. Are you cooking? It looks good. What the hell? Who is this? You let go of your knife too fast and it clatters onto the counter. You whip your head around. No one was there, but you had clearly heard a voice and saw a hand. Ha ha. Slowly you move around the cabin, peeking into each corridor, but you found no sign of anyone else in the house. I don't see nobody either. Still anxious, you go back to the kitchen. You start the stove and sear the meat in a pan. The fat glistens and the smell makes your mouth water. You almost forget the previous strange incident. Hungry and impatient, you grab a fork and tear into the meat. It's still a little rare and bloody. You enjoy the flavor and relax, feeling the stress from earlier leave your body. Putting the odd incident behind you, you were still able to find some enjoyment today. That was weird. Okay. All right. Day 3. The morning alarm almost gives you a heart attack. With half-shut eyes, you search for your phone and hastily turn off the alarm. You sit up and massage your temples. It's been a while since you had a headache this bad. Sluggishly, you crawl out of bed and make your way to the kitchen. Dang, that sucks. You could barely even enjoy anything. Your vacation literally just started and you already feeling bad. It's that damn amoeba. It went up our nose. You brew some tea in hopes that it will help and take it with you to the living room. Are you feeling off because of all the hiking you did, or was it the rare meat? And you hearing voices? Nah, I'd go to the hospital. Several hours later. You breathe heavily as you lean against the cold white ceramic of the toilet. Oh God, stop breathing in the poo-poo fumes. The last time you had to vomit was after the last office party. After securing a multi-million-dollar deal for the company, how much was our take-home pay from that? The constant flow of alcohol was the only thing making the loud music bearable, but the next morning, you had the hangover from hell. You can't remember much else. Check the kitchen for bad food. You know you bought the food just before your hike, but you can't help but suspect that something you ate might have gone bad. No, not the bread or anything else in the kitchen. It's all fresh. Was it really food poisoning? Could it be some suppressed stress from work finally resurfacing? Or was it too much sun after being holed up in an office for so long? Can you really get sick from those two examples? What? You grab your phone and sit down on the couch. You decide to research some more with your phone and open your browser in order to look up your symptoms. Search. I can do... What? Headache. Can be caused by alcohol, certain foods, changes in or lack of sleep, poor posture, skipped meals, stress. You are guilty of a few of these. How to treat. Rest in a quiet, dark room, hot or cold compress on your forehead or neck, massage in small amounts of caffeine, ibuprofen, aspirin. Shoot, I wasn't expecting this. I don't know. What else should I search? What are my other symptoms? Nausea. How do you spell nausea? Is that how you spell it? You're not sure why you typed that. Maybe you should call a doctor now? What? Just when you're about to type in a number, your hand seizes up. Your phone falls onto the couch. What was that? You hesitate. You dropped your phone from a little muscle cramp. You've had those before. Whatever bug you've caught will probably pass by tomorrow morning. You get yourself some tea, a slice of toast, and rest for today. I must not have spelled that right. Day 5. Wait, we already did day 4? You slept through an entire day, but you still feel weak when you wake up. You drink some tea and wonder if you should eat something, but you decide it would probably be better to wait it out until tomorrow and give your stomach more time to rest. It would be a waste of food if you had to throw up again. You drag yourself to the fireplace and make a fire. You make yourself comfortable on the couch and watch the flames. They sway from left to right, and if you aren't careful, you could get lost in their hypnotic dance. You start to feel lonely, even as you enjoy looking at the flames. You miss your mother's chicken soup that she cooked whenever you got sick. You snuggle even deeper into the blankets. Why did you have to get sick all alone, out in the woods? Your mind drifts off, and you look around the room in a daze. Is the room getting bigger? Maybe you just imagined it? It's alright, I'm here. You force yourself upright and seize the fireplace poker, brandishing it in front of you while you search for the source of the voice. You could have sworn it was right next to you. There's no one else in this room. After what happened the other day, you've checked as much. Of course you're the only one here, right? You back into a corner so at least you aren't ambushed from behind. Then you take out your phone and try to call for help. No. An intense pain wells up in your hand. You jolt in pain and let go of your phone. It hits the ground, bounces once, then falls flat. You tremble as you kneel down to retrieve it. You sigh when you see that your phone is still intact. Okay, whatever just made its presence known seems like it doesn't want you to call for help. You don't care. Your thumb hovers over the dial pad. You're going to make that call. Call the police. That won't help. You nearly throw your phone out of fear, but you stop yourself in time. You only feel a little pain. Tears roll down your cheeks. You hate this voice. It's swimming in your head. It's seizing up your hand. It's like it's controlling you. No, now you sound delusional. What voice? You mean thinking, right? That's what everyone does. You're just fighting your own intuition, aren't you? You close your phone and just go to bed. You hope this ends soon. What? Oh, Lord. Day 6. When you open your eyes, you're not sure what you're looking at. Colors? Patterns? Why can't you focus? Good morning. The hell? Panic floods your body. There at the foot of your bed grins a ghoulishly colored man. Who is he? How did he break in? You snatch a nearby pillow and throw it at the intruder, but it sails right through him. You stare in sheer disbelief. Are you a ghost? No, I'm a living being. We met in the lake. I was looking for a place to multiply, and you were just so warm and so nourishing, I couldn't resist. What? And finally, you can see me. He leans forward. Hi, I'm an amoeba. I think you humans call me Naglaria fowleri. So I'm starting to see things. I need help. Yeah. Wait. Are you getting a doctor? Of course. So you're trying to get rid of me? Oh my gosh, look at this man's face. He's shaking with rage. You feel intense pain as a new wave sends you into agony. How could you? We need to stay together. Don't you understand? Okay, wait, please calm down. I won't do it. Good. The pain disappears. You feel even weaker than before. Exhausted, you lay back down on the bed. He's an amoeba. He's in your head, and he's sprouted more and more of him to root around your brain. And the pain is killing you. Killing you. So, wait, aren't I just going to die then? He doesn't answer immediately. Don't say it like that, Marlo. Isn't it wonderful we get to spend time together? You have a hard time wrapping your head around this situation, but what you do know is you're in bad shape, and this thing won't let you call for help. Did it have to be me? Wasn't there a better place for you? No, never. Well, of course it's rare for my kind to infect humans. But I see it as a sign, and you know what I saw when I got closer to your brain? Your wish for a family, Marlo. It's as strong as mine. He comes closer and puts his head on your stomach. Oh my God, get off of me! Get off of me! Oh my God, this is where a baby would grow, right? What? He breathes in deeply. Is this how a fetus in a womb feels? Why would they ever leave their mother's body? It's so warm and comforting inside you humans. A shudder runs through your body. You want to hit him and push him away, even though you know your hands will phase through him. To make a new family arrangement easier for you, I'll even let you call me Niall? Yeah, I think so, right? Like your uncredited love from your university days.
Wait, what?
He can see my memories? How? Bro, how? I'm so confused. How can this dude see my memories? He can dig into your memories? That's what I'm saying. I can offer you everything you couldn't have, but always wanted. Why are you frowning? Not happy? You put on your poker face. Who would have thought that your days dealing with rude stakeholders would come in handy for something like this? No, it sounds good. Really good. Right? But suddenly his smile fades. He stands up and looks at you with worry. If he can read your memories, would he not also be able to, like, feel your feelings? I mean, he can clearly, like, read your mind when you're trying to call for help and all this kind of stuff. Like, I feel like we wouldn't be able to have a poker face with them. Let's see. You're getting weaker. And you were enjoying yourself so much, too. It made me smile. What was that drink you had? White wine? Yes. I wish I could drink that with you. It's something you humans do with each other, right? Well, I guess we just have to take what we can. Is there something we could do together? Oh, how about I sit with you at the dinner table? Is this him? Playing house with you? I want to make him mad. I want to make him mad. Why should I place house with someone? Nah, but should I? Because she says she want to have her poker face. Let's just have our poker face. Of course, my dear. You shove him down. Oh, you shove down all the disgust you feel as fear has pushed you to say this phrase. Niall blinks in surprise. Then he smiles at you in pure bliss. Ha! Oh God, now I'm all flustered. Okay, sir. Let's go then. After you. Oh my gosh. You walk to the kitchen where Niall follows you. You can feel his gaze on you. Am I saying this name right? I don't know. Your hand reaches for the pantry, but Niall interrupts you. You can't just eat bread alone. You're already weak. How about something more filling? I will also try to lessen the nausea, so please, for us, you clench your fist. That's rich coming from him. You turn to the fridge and take out some eggs. You're fine if I make some scrambled eggs, right? Yeah, that sounds better. The pain and nausea have truly lessened. Seems like if you humor him, you can at least keep your head clear enough to think. You hear Niall hum as you crack open some eggs and turn on the stove. Curiosity gets the better of you and you glance at him as the eggs sizzle. He sits on a chair at the dining table, swaying left and right, happily waiting for you to finish cooking. What is this madness? This peaceful scene unnerves you more than anything, but you play along for now. Girl, this was you wanted. You wanted your little family. After you choke some bites down, he leans forward in excitement. It tastes better with some company, right? Absolutely. You're really sweet, too. He continues to hum. I'm happy that there are at least some things we can do together. What else? Oh, is it possible for us to watch something together later? I saw glimpses of, what was it, movie dates in your memory? My phone is a little small for us to watch something together. Oh, okay. Now he's sad. With mixed feelings, you turn back to your plate, thankful he at least lets you eat in peace until you're finished. You clean up and begin to fidget as you're not sure how Niall wants to continue the day. Suddenly, you get goosebumps and slump down. You heave, a wave of nausea surging through you. Oh no, I thought I could give you more time. He reaches for your arm, but it goes right through. Now he's trying to comfort us. I wish I could help you stand. After a few seconds, your nausea dissipates. How can you survive this situation? What should you do? Is there a way to be rid of him? Let's get back to bed, alright? You both shuffle back to the bedroom. You lay down in bed and now sits down beside you. Okay, wait, hold on. So before, when he put his head on our stomach, he was kind of just like hovering it there since he would go right through us. He tried to touch our arm, it went right through us. So he just kind of like hover his head above our stomach. This guy's weird. He strokes your hair as you gradually fall asleep. Can we feel this? Where's the continuity? I'm so confused. This guy's just comforting us. Day 10, or not 10, day 7. I don't even know why I just said 10. You hardly slept and still feel weak. Your neck is very stiff. Oh my God, it's happening. And the weird colors appear again before your eyes. Oh, you're awake. Good morning, dear. What's with the pet names? Are you good? You turn your head and see multiple Niles next to the bed. Oh my god, he multiplied. You suppress the urge to scream. Here, I wanted to show you what our children inside you look like. There's even one that looks like you. Ah, here. He puts a blob of blue mass on your lap. The way it gurgles and cries, it sounds desperately like a human baby. Oh my god. It coughs and some blue spit runs down its cheek. Isn't it cute? Yes, but we need to clean up that spit. Oh, right. He takes the baby back and wipes up the spittle. Good. Are they well? Yes, we're all really healthy. Wonderful, just great. Come get breakfast once you're ready. You seem even weaker today, so I'll stay silent while you sleep a bit more, alright? You nod and lay down. After a few hours, you reluctantly sit up. Your grumbling stomach won't shut up. While you walk to the kitchen, you assess your situation and try to think of a plan. Niall won't let you call a doctor nor other help. He loves acting like a husband to you. If you humor him, he will try to lessen the effects of the infection. But if he stays, you will certainly die. You arrive in the kitchen and Niall shows himself. So you have enough strength to eat now. Great. How do I get out of this? Is there a way to somehow use his fixation on family against him? A slight headache interrupts your thoughts. What are you thinking so hard about? It's like something is moving around inside your head. What are you doing? I just want to know what you're thinking. You try your hardest to think of something positive about Niall. You can't risk him seeing what you truly think. A lovely day to spend with my Niall. Oh, you charmer. He sounds absolutely delighted. The headache disappears and you sigh in relief. I think somewhere in your memories it said a little caffeine helps when you have a headache. Yeah, coffee sounds great right now. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. You put a kettle on and shake some instant coffee into your mug. Then you take a yogurt cup from the fridge and get a spoon. Niall's eyes glimmer with excitement, as if he expects you to do some magic tricks. Is yogurt good? Yeah, it's sweet and cold, refreshing. After a while, you start to play with your spoon. Maybe it's better if you only eat a bit. You don't want to upset your stomach. Come on, eat a little more. We have more mouths to feed after all. Stop, please. Please stop. The reminder makes you drop your spoon. What's wrong? Him. Everything about him and what he does to you. You stare at him with wide open eyes. You bite down hard on your lips to hold yourself back from giving him a piece of your mind. Are you angry? No. I know you're just worried. Well, we both want you to be healthy, right? So I'm allowed to be worried about you, right? Sure. This is a nightmare. When the water is ready, you pour some into your mug. After adding some milk, you mix the coffee and drink it. Do you feel a little better? Yes. There's a palpable tension between you two. Niall makes the first move, putting his hand on yours. Here, this might cheer you up. You see blue shapes glow and dance in the space between your hands. Do you like it? You slowly nod. Oddly, this beautiful dance of colors comforts you. It pains you that he seems to care despite being the cause of your suffering. Do you want to spend some time together in the living room? Maybe watch the fire in the fireplace? Niall sighs. Maybe sleep will help. I hope we can do something together tomorrow, Marlo. Now let's go. He walks beside you as you go back to your bedroom. Tomorrow you will have to get it together, no matter what it takes. Day 9. You wake up in your weakest state yet. Your skull feels full and ready to burst. Your heavy limbs struggle to move on command. Your breathing is dry and ragged, and you're attacked by shivers from a sweltering fever. You don't have much time left. You steel yourself and decide that you have to push through, no matter how upset he gets. You have to at least try. In your dizzy state, you look up, and there he is.
Hi.
Good morning. You wish dearly that he would just leave your body. He acts like a husband and wants to be a father. What a disgusting display of this fake family. Wait, a father? Niall, I have a question. Yes? He strokes your hair as he speaks. How you wish you could smack his hand away. Why do you want to be a father? Well, I sort of already am, right? I believe I'm pretty good at it. Ooh, let's just play nice. Yes, you are a wonderful father, Niall. Thank you, Marlo. I am glad you think so too. We are a wonderful family. He gives you a kiss on your forehead, but no lips touch your skin, only a tingling flare of heat. He's just an imaginary husband, after all. You haven't really moved much. Are you too weak to stand up today? Is it even too hard to talk now? How about I dig deeper and see for myself? You feel something pushing and pulling inside your head. Show your memory of a relative who was struggling before their death. Maybe Niall will show you mercy. You're just exhausted at this point. Marlo, are you this tired? You nod. I beg you, make the pain stop. Niall looks over you with worry, pacing around the room, chewing a fingernail. How about... He puts a hand on your forehead. Does this make you feel better? No, what are you trying to do? I saw a glimpse of your memory once of when you were little. I believe your mother did this for you when you were sick as well. Haha, silly you. I had a fever then, not an infection. Guilt flashes across his face, but he shakes his head and affection returns to his gaze. I will think of a way. For now, sleep, my dear. This the last day, isn't it? With the last of your energy spent, you drift off into a deep slumber. Day 10. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Your breathing is shallow as you wake up in your bed. Patterns dance in front of your eyes and you hear Niall humming. You know he's not real, but you still feel his warmth next to you. Is it comforting? Are you scared? It doesn't matter anymore. All you know is that you're experiencing him. Haha. Hope is gone from your mind. You can't tell illusions from reality anymore. You turn your head towards Niall and try to focus your eyes on him.
Oh, how beautiful.
He reaches out to you and caresses your hair.
You must have turned and tossed around a lot in your sleep. The bed sheets are like a veil on you. Maybe this is the only way we can marry.
What?
I know we don't have a lot of time. I feel you getting weaker by the second. But don't worry. I am with you. Until death do us part.
Oh my God. You feel him wrap you in his embrace. You never imagined that death would feel so warm. You slowly close your eyes as you hear Niall humming the wedding march. How does he know? He's taking it from my brain.
What?
Okay, what? Look at that title screen now. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, we gotta get this guy to leave our body somehow. Can I load the game? I don't think I ever even saved. Auto saves. Okay, let's auto save. We're gonna go back to the first one. If only you didn't exist. You're really cruel. It hurts, Marlo. It hurts that you think of me this way. Ha. I'm really trying here. I think I need some space. Now he started crying, then he disappears. Anxious about the way he left, you eat something and drink some tea. At least the nausea hasn't set in again. Should you just run out of the house? Could you chance the woods and find somebody to help? You hurry towards the front door. Where are you going? Of course, he's still there. Maybe you would like to take a walk with me? Marlo, you're weak. What are we going to do if you collapse outside? Go to bed. Now. I can still walk around at least. Marlo. A wave of pain spreads through your head. I'm begging you, for your own sake. Your head pounds and forces you to your knees. Good. The pain stops. As a tear rolls down your cheek, you go back to bed. You pray that tomorrow you will find the strength to defy him. Oh, it's day 9 already? You wake up in your weakest state yet. Your skull feels full and ready to burst. Yeah, we got to have a fever. We don't have much time. We have to at least try to get rid of this guy. He says good morning. He wants to be a father, but we're gonna say, I doubt you actually know what a great father is, Niall. What? Well, at least not in the human sense. I mean, how could you have learned if you have no one to teach you? Then tell me. Children take priority. You think I don't know that? How many of your decisions are for your own survival? How much of this is really for the survival of our children? Good. He's getting insecure. You haven't really moved much. Are you too weak to stand up today? Oh, Lord. Is he gonna say anything? Show your memory of your dad. Show him what a great example he is. This has to sway Niall's mind. You remember your father and his big calloused hands. You stood next to him, barely reaching his waist as you both worked on a wooden toy. He looked away for a second and you took that chance to use the grinding machine. After all, your father always looked so cool when he used it. Just in time, he pulled you away, entering his own hand, but he just smiled and sighed. Oh, my little cheeky angel, don't ever do that again, all right? You're so cruel, Marlo. If I was a human, I could be the husband you want. What? The best father for your children, but there's no way for me to follow his example. I can't even help you stand up. I'm just a small organism. He looks completely broken, sitting on the ground like a lost child. It's not just about strength, Niall. It's his compassion. The will to put his own children first, no matter what happens to himself. And I know what we can do for our children. Really? Yes. We don't have to welcome death so early, Niall. What? How? If you stay inside me, I will die with you. I don't mind if it's with you. You bite down on your lips. Just continue. You've got him where you want him. He's listening. But we're also murdering our children this way, Niall. Is that what a father does? Niall looks away. But what else are we supposed to do? We go back to the lake. You and our children can survive there. Hope sparkles in Niall's eyes. But that hope quickly gives way to sadness, darkening his face. But what about you? We would have to be separated for some time, but that gives me time to recover. Then I can come back and have more time together again. But that means you have to walk there and swim in the lake. You could drown. That's what I can do as a... You really don't want to say the next word. Mother. A small sacrifice for our children. Tears form in Niall's eyes as he hugs you, the break of a cold sweat in place of his phantom touch. I'm scared, Marlo. What if I survive and you don't? Then take care of the children for me. Then I only realize now that you truly love us. Thank you. Sleep for now. While you sleep, I will try to lessen the symptoms and give you time to gather your strength for tomorrow. Finally, he agreed, like you expected. You just hope your body can keep up tomorrow. You cling to that hope as you fall asleep. Oh my gosh. Is he actually going to let us go? Is he actually? You take a deep breath as you open your eyes. Niall stands in the corner looking worried.
I can breathe a lot better today.
Oh, that's us? He nods.
You convinced me that we should try the lake, so the least I can do is lessen the pain.
Dang, this is not very loud. Okay, guys, sorry if the sounds are messed up moving forward. I just turned everything up. I didn't realize all the voice acting and everything would be that low, but I just turned it up, so hopefully everything sounds good, and I hope that the beginning of the video sounded good too. Okay, anyway.
But your body is still in bad shape. You will still see hallucinations, Marla. Are you sure you want to do this?
It's still really low. But I'm surprised there's voice acting at all. You nod.
This is the only way for us, Neil.
Neil? Okay, Neil. Neil comes closer and caresses your face.
I wish I could carry you to the lake at least. But this is all I can do. Trying to lessen the effect and wishing for the best.
He really loves us. You swallow back the insults you want to throw at him. At your murderer in front of you.
Believe in us, Neil.
You bite your lips before you continue.
Believe in our love.
You choke down the bitter aftertaste those words leave in your mouth.
Yes, my love. I will.
You drag your weakened body to the bathroom to wash your face and change your clothes. Then you enter the kitchen. After you force all of one bite of toast down your throat, you are finally ready to go out. Just days ago, you were so happy to hear birds chirping here. Now you have to try your best to not turn this into your last hike of your life. Although the colors are less aggressive than they've been for the past few days, you still see patterns dance in front of your eyes. The forest is changing its shape, and sometimes the sounds are piercing to your ears, but you force yourself to ignore it all to just focus on walking.
You are so brave, Marlo.
You suppress the urge to make snide remarks.
I'm just doing what I think is needed.
Alright, I turned the sound effects and the music down a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh.
I know, but still. You could drown.
Funny how he reminds you of that when he is already killing you just with his presence.
Neil, try to think positively. I am well aware of the risks, but this is the only way.
The only way for me to survive. Yes.
For me too, Neil.
But only because he won't let you call the ambulance.
Something positive to talk about. How about our family? I will keep multiplying even there, Marlo. I will multiply and create our children this way. I will take care of them so we can all enter your body once you come back. It will be the family we both wanted. And with even more time to spend with each other. Like you said, we don't have to welcome death so early. But I am still worried. It is so rare that my kind infects you humans. So even when you come back...
Don't worry. Just believe in our love. It is truly a special one. It will overcome the odds.
Right.
You will never return to this place, though. But now, Neo cannot know this. Were he to sense your deceit, he would unbury the truth in your mind.
There we are.
You reach for the nearest tree and lean against it. You have arrived at the lake where you got infected. To think you would come back here in order to survive.
Careful, dear.
You take off your clothes and enter the water. Press A and D. What? Why am I pushing A and D? What am I doing? What am I doing? You burn your wish to move into your limbs, but they only respond in small movements. Panic takes hold as you try not to sink. You hear Neil faintly through the water.
Marlo, please!
Did I not
stay
do
with
it?
me. This is far enough. I can go from here.
As you try to stabilize yourself, you feel your body rapidly change in temperature. You scream in agony as your nerves bear burning fever and icy chills before you hack up the water you swallowed. After several excruciating moments, you can feel heat across your entire body. In the haze, you see tiny blue patterns leave your skin and disperse into the water. Seeing those tiny amoebas leave your body fills you with joy. Finally, you are free of him. But then a small spot on your hand doesn't move for a few moments. You freeze and pray he hasn't heard your thoughts.
Please come back to me, Marlo.
He hasn't discovered your plans. At last, you give him a genuine smile.
I will.
Please.
If not for me, then for our children.
I promise.
Of course.
I love you, Marlo. I always will.
Oh, Lord.
Me too.
That sounded so fake. Me too. He whimpers and in a broken voice says his last words.
Goodbye, Marlo.
Goodbye, Neil.
The blue color fades and the heat along with it. You gather all your strength again and swim to the lakeside. You can't help but move away as fast as possible out of fear it might reinfect you. As soon as you touch the earth, you crawl out and cry. Literally survived death, bro. You scream out all of the fear and pain you had to endure. Tears fall and you can't stop yourself from falling apart. Do you miss him? You can't even form the insults you wanted to scream. You're so empty, so utterly spent that your infection-ravaged body, acting on sheer willpower alone, is on the verge of collapse. Then a sense of relief washes over you. He is finally gone. Finally, you can return home. Bro. Crazy work. Is he really truly gone, though? That's it? Oh my goodness, bro. All right, we have a few more options to choose. So let's go back. Okay, we're gonna do I'm gonna do a new infection. Vomit. The results suggest vomiting might have been caused by an infection, food poisoning, motion sickness, brain injury, or migraines. If it lasts for more than 2 days, you should call a doctor. Maybe you should call a doctor now. Just when you're about to type the number. Okay, yeah, let's skip. Why should I play house with someone like you? What? Why do you have to be so rude about it? He comes closer and sits on the bed. Slowly, he caresses your face. Do we already have to talk about how we should communicate? Your throat closes. My presence seems to have this effect on you. How about we stay calm, alright? You nod. Your throat opens up and you immediately cough and gasp for air. Shh, it's alright, it's alright. Now let's go to the dining table, alright? You need your breakfast after all. Not you just closed up my throat. That's crazy. He abusive. I guess so. I guess you're still tired. I'm a little sad you're not as excited as I am. Sorry. Maybe I should be more patient until you get used to all this. Then he lets you eat in peace until you're finished. I'ma say it's absolutely precious. You try to hug it, but you can't touch it. You're desperate to make him happy. I'm so glad you like it. It's our family after all. He takes the baby back. Come, get breakfast once you're done. You seem weaker today, so I'll stay silent. Okay, well, let's go back and then say no. No. What? Don't call this a baby. You don't have to look at it like it's vermin. You turn around and hide inside your blankets. Leave me alone, I beg you. At least for a bit. Okay. Just go eat something later, okay? And then silence. If only you didn't exist. You're really cruel. It hurts, Marlo. It hurts that you think of me this way. I'm really trying. I think I need some space. Okay. You could never be a good father. You're just an amoeba. You just multiply and copy yourself. You don't care about children. What are you talking about? Your head hurts, but you don't care at this point. As if you know. Oh, I do know. Question is, how should I show it to him? You haven't really moved much. Are you too weak to stand up today? Show you're a member of your university crush. Show him you long for something real and not whatever Neil is trying to be. You remember the real Neil smiling. You loved his sarcastic humor, how easily he offered his hand, and how soft his voice was when he had to calm you down. Despicable. Is that it? You want something more real? A human who never loved you back in the end? Damn. You deserve better, Marlo. But I guess you don't believe that's me. I can't take this. He disappears. You hope he's gone completely, but you fear that's not the case. Damn. Crazy. When you open your eyes, Neil looms over you, or at least you believe it's him.
You finally woke up?
His voice is cold. Gone is every ounce of affection he had ever expressed before. Your body stiffens as panic and fear overtake you. You want to move, you want to run, but your body doesn't listen. You can only shake before him like a fawn before a wolf. Neil sighs.
I really, really wanted to believe you. I was hopeful, you know? It's so rare my kind gets to be with you humans. So I thought we were special. I thought I could build a home with you.
What would make you think that?
A family full of love.
He grabs your wrist and pulls you up. He can grab us now?
But you just couldn't accept me. You had to treat me like vermin. And even went so far as wanting to get rid of me. You know that it's a death sentence for me. You get medications, right?
He rubs his head into the back of yours.
Just why did my love not reach you? I am sure I expressed it a lot. Surely you know how much I want a family like you. Just where did we go wrong?
For a moment, disgust is all you can feel. The hypocrisy, the denial, and sheer audacity of all the nonsense he's talking about makes bile rise in your throat. And then his voice breaks.
Marlo, I can't help but still hold you dear to my heart.
You're killing me, though!
You know, because I can look into your memories and thoughts sometimes. I know how much genuine love you have for the family you want. You imagined your child running around in this very cabin, right? I wish I could have been the father of that lovely child.
Your throat closes. The more desperately you gasp for air, the more searing the pain is in your throat. He's literally killing us.
Wait, I still have things to say. This is not what I wanted. I wanted to see you smile, but I could not control my anger. And now, I'm so sorry, Marlo. But don't worry. I will follow you soon.
My God, he choked us out? Ew, what? What? Literally what? Ew. Ew. Disgusting. Gross. What a way to go. Oh, man. I guess that's the end. I mean, what else can we really do? We did all the choices, didn't we, as far as I know? All right, so the last ending that we can get is we basically just have to drown here. We have to just fail right here. All right, so I didn't push any buttons. You've become too weak. Your body no longer listens, too ravished by the infection. Gravity takes over, dragging you down into the lake.
Marlo, please.
You gasp for air and water rushes into your lungs. The smile of your mother comes to your mind. How you wish you could be next to her and be in her comfort one last time. That's sad. Your throat spasms in pain, your lungs burn, and your mouth opens to scream, only to be drowned out by the unrelenting water. How long will it take for your coworkers to worry about your absence? How long until they start looking for your body?
Always.
The pain now is so intense that it stabs you into you like dozens of knives. You'll never be able to embrace the family you had always wanted.
Of you.
You gasp in a futile attempt for air again and again. Your thoughts begin to drift as your vision fades. Oh my God. You regret that you did not spend more time with your mother. You regret that you could never make any wooden toys with your father again. You regret not going on that trip with your friends. But more than anything, you wish you could have been given more time. Now nothing but regrets are left. Oh man, that is terrible. That's sad. We drowned, and that's the end of our story. We just wanted to have a nice little relaxing vacation, and this guy just had to infect us trying to play house. Crazy work. And that is the end of the game, guys. Happy Valentine's Day, okay? I mean, that was very interesting. That was an interesting concept, you know? This amoeba falling in love with us and us trying to save our life. Man, 4 different endings. Voice acting. Beautiful scenery. The writing was decent, you know? It was kind of interactive. We could type when we were Googling our symptoms and stuff, and you know, we couldn't really see the pictures in our phone, but we could see the messages in our phone. Very interesting. We even got that little statistic in the beginning just to put everything into perspective. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this Valentine's Day playthrough. That was interesting. So yeah, ooh, let me see the about section. Anything? Yeah. Congratulations to these people that made this game possible for Spooktober Visual Novel Jam 2022. Quite recent, to be honest. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and donating in that order. If you have any game suggestions you want to see on this channel, please let me know down in the comments below. And all your feedback is always greatly appreciated. Happy Valentine's Day again, guys. Love you guys. Mwah. Until next time. Peace.